Hello viewers, Sriram Kumar here. I have Shakti in front of me and the name says Shakti, right? So powerful. So she got certified PMP on September 30th. And she's so dedicated towards the preparation and working towards a goal. And she's a delivery manager. And of course, she'll be practicing this most of the time in the corporate. At the same time, when you put it in the exam, get a certification, that gives a lot of energy. First, congratulations, Shakti, for this wonderful achievement.
Thank you, Sriram. Thank you for the support and constant support. I say constant support.
Okay, great to know. So good thing about Shakti is she did her ACP in the month of March and then now with the PMP. Now definitely ACP will have some flavor which you can utilize in PMP. I think she better utilized it in the right way. Oh, good. So let's listen to Shakti. So starting with Shakti, so how is it in this year? You hit two PMI exams, two certificates with you. Do you feel so energetic?
Yes, I feel something productive thing I have done in this year because
Right.
ACP I enrolled in January. So
Mhm.
normally in January we take resolutions, right? So this time I took the resolution for learning and I did ACP followed by PMP.
Right. So right, that's a good thing. At the same time, taking two PMI is not easy. You need a proper plan in place.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, when I never heard of ACP until last October.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
every time I hear PMP certification only. So whenever people advise me to take for PMP certification, I say no, no, that has very high standard. I cannot take it, and
Mhm.
that needs lot of dedication. I don't know whether I can be capable. I mean, I capable of doing it.
Uh-huh.
So, but after doing ACP, I got the I got the confidence to go for the another PMP certification, which is, PMI certification, PMP.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
how.
good.
Now
That's
I
good.
have the confidence to go for another PMI certification also.
Wow, look at the energy level you have now.
Yeah.
Right. Let's quickly see your certificate. Here it goes. So here we have. So she got certified on September 30th and Shakti Devi. And seeing the certificate itself adds great energy. Is it right? Am I right, Shakti?
Yes, yes,
That
that's
okay?
true.
I have something with me, more energetic, more powerful. That's a way. Good. So how do you manage this? The sense of two certificates back to back, at least 2 to 3 months of gap. What is a reading pattern or what kind of books you read?
I read Pembroke, and for the ACP, I read my trips book. And yeah, since I just before my preparation, I just completed the ACP. That was a continuous learning journey for me. So I haven't revised also. The concepts were there in my mind when I was taking the exam.
Mhm.
And when I was giving the practice questions and all, that time I could answer for all the ACP questions after clearing the exam also. So I thought the concepts are still with me only. So I went ahead and gave the
Nice,
exam, PMP
nice.
exam.
I think when the concept is fresh in the mind, you want to crack it, right? That's
Yeah.
a. I think that's a good thing you made effort. If you leave some gap, it would have
Mhm.
gone down.
Yeah, after I gave the exam also, whenever somebody was telling me MVP, that's for different context also. For me, the first thing comes to my mind is minimal viable product only, not for other
Right,
thing.
right.
So yeah,
That's good. That's good. It's blended with you now. That's a
yeah.
point. So now, coming to the PMP part, definitely PMP content is vast. Even though we
Yes.
say it's changed in the last 1 year, definitely content is vast. You have to put
Hmm.
some effort. I know you're a delivery manager in a company where your work nature is also packed up. So in a day, how much time you spend usually for reading?
I usually spend time in the evening only. I start reading from 6:30 or 7, but in between I get some emails popped up in my laptop when I was reading. So those distractions were there, but I managed to read it.
Right. That's good. That's good. You are able to do that. Great. If you want to give advice to the people who want to prepare both ACP and PMP, what is your recommendation? Which one you want to go first and second, or which book you want to read?
I would say, see, my trips book is always an interesting one to read. So I would say, like, start with the ACP because I have come via that path. So I always give advice to people. Before
Mm.
ACP, I have done my Scrum Master, Agile Scrum Master, which is not from Scrum Alliance, which is from Agile Scrum Master. So that covers all the Agile concepts, not only Scrum concept. So that was the one gave me an interest to go for another Agile certification. When I searched for the little bit higher standards agile certification, I got to know about ACP. So then I took the ACP. After completing the ACP, I got to know the syllabus also got changed, and now PMP has some concept of 50 percentage concept of agile. So then I thought, okay, I can go for PMP also. So I would say go step by step. If you feel to take a big leap at a time, go step by step. That will be a good. And that also one more thing is important is you have to get interest in that subject, and only you can go on. Otherwise, you get stuck in between.
That's true, right? Go step by step, very systematic. And also, you have a date in your mind. This is the date I want to go to exam.
The thing is for me different thing. I wanted to complete it as soon as possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And the thing was it was getting postponed because yeah, I had lot of ups and downs. What I was doing, I was taking initially when I started reading PMP concepts. Some of the chapters took 2 weeks also for me to complete it reading.
Oh,
So I
oh.
was very slow in my reading phase. I then by the time most of the batchmates were clearing the exams and all, so it was like whether I could do it or I have to step back. Then yeah, I spoke to few of the learning aspirants who cleared the PMP, and they said like yeah, you can read it and you can finish it within 1 or 2 months time. From there that fire started. Like I started reading I mean consistently, and you use the word right, consistently, without giving a gap. I started reading, and after that also, after completing half of the chapters in the book, I was stuck because I thought, okay, whether I remember the concepts, do I need to refresh the concepts once again, because every time after finishing one chapter, I used to take the chapter test from Rita.
Mhm.
That time sometimes I used to score 80%, sometimes I used to score 67, or some chapters I scored 59 also. And I
Mhm.
used to calculate with the 34 questions what is the percentage and all. Then after completing half of the chapters, I was stuck. And then I messaged you like, Sriram, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do, whether I need to read it from the beginning again, or else shall I move forward? You said, don't step back. I mean, no, you should not look back. Whatever you read, it will be with you. Like it exactly happened for me for the ACP case, right? I haven't gone through the concepts once again because it was with me only. Now also it is with me only. So that's how I didn't revise the chapters again. And remaining chapters, you asked me to. I think I reached out to you on mid-August, and you told me take another 15 days at that, finish all the remaining 5-6 chapters which I had left out that time,
Mhm.
and then I finished all the chapters by first week of September. And yeah, you usually say to the people like, once you finish reading book, reach out to us. Within 20 days will make you as a PMP person. Yeah, your team will give the push. Yeah, that exactly happened for me. I mean, I didn't believe that time. To be honest, I didn't believe. I thought like, how come this is a vast subject? How could I complete after reading within 20 days of time? How would I give the exam and pass the exam also? But it's very much true. This is the thing I wanted to tell to all the people, like yeah, trust Sriram's words. That is really true. Yeah, after completing it, September 5th or September 7th, I started taking my first mock exam and all. From there, I was very much yeah, dedicated. Each and every day I was spending good amount of time in analyzing the questions and all.
Great.
And yeah, and when I was near to my exam date, and how I booked the exam for ACP, I booked the exam 24 hours before. I mean, next day evening I'm taking exams before 20 hours before I completed my mock exam. Then you said, okay, you're good to book the exam. That's how I thought, okay, for FPMP also, first let me get a confidence by giving the mock exam. So if I score good, I will go ahead and book the exam immediately. That was in my mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, the last 3 days I was like, okay, in any one of the day after getting confidence, I'll book the exam. for me, this time what happened, I completed all the mock exam. My scores were very good. And you said you're good to book the exam. I was like, no, I don't have a confidence. I was like, no, I have a good score, but still I feel like I'm not ready for the exam. What can I do? So the mistake which I had done was like in the study hall, there are some task-wise questions. So those task-wise questions or the count of the questions was like very less number. Like sometimes it used to be 4 questions, 5 questions, 3 questions. So I started attempting that. If I mean, make one incorrect answer also, that reduce my score for that particular task. So task-wise, I got very less marks and all because of one wrong answer and all. Then I became very panicked, and I started speaking to other PMP aspirants and all. Then they gave a confidence and all, like, no, don't rely on, see, you have to see your score for the good number of questions, not like 2, 3 questions. You should not see the percentage and all. Yeah, that gave me a confidence. And the most important thing which I did is when I was analyzing the question, most people used to take the notes while they were reading the books and concepts, but I have not done that. I gave a thorough reading and all. I have not taken any notes. Sometimes I used to underline the concepts which I feel important in the book. But what I did when I was analyzing the questions, there was some paragraph of, explanation used to give at the bottom of the question, right? When we were analyzing those ones, those justifications, sometimes it will tell the concept very clearly. For example, if I'm attempting a question about the conflict resolution technique, the question might be talking about one particular conflict resolution technique, but we'll go and revise the concept of all the other conflict management technique also, right? So I used to make a notes of wherever I feel there is a gap. So from the analysis, I started taking the notes. Those notes only I revised at the last 3 days before the exam. So that was helpful for me. And similarly, I have done from the study hall explanation also, like whatever explanation is given at the bottom of the question. And I have started taking notes from that.
Good to know that way of preparation and the mindset. I really like it. So when you go to exam, you went to center, online, how did it?
Yeah, I took the online exam only. As I said, like 24 hours before I used to book the exam. This time, this time also I thought, okay, before 24 hours, I'll start booking the slot. But you usually tell to people, right, what time you usually take the mock, book the exam also in the same time slot and all. So I usually take it in the evening. So before the evening, 29th evening, I was searching to book the slot. I didn't get the required slot and all, evening slot. So the next day, on the day of the exam also, I was searching for the slot. I don't know, like 24 hours only before they open the slot, or sometimes they open the slot in between also, the ad hoc slot booking, I don't know. But luckily I got a slot 1 hour before the exam. I mean, my exam used to start at 7:30. 7 o'clock I have to do the check-in, but I booked the exam at 6:35 p.m. It was like within 25 minutes, I have to do the check-in for the exam.
Pretty tight. Okay.
Yeah. But I made up my mind, okay, this is the last day of the month. I have to give the exam by September itself. I don't want to go for extend exam schedule and all. So I gave the exam. Yeah. Yeah, after, when I was taking the mock exam also, I used to get some 45 minutes or 1 hour time spare and all. In mock exam, I don't review any questions and all, but in the main exam also, I marked some questions for review. 4 or 5 questions only. But when I reviewed, I didn't change my mindset or change the answer. I just gave the submit and all. I think for the first slot, 60 questions, I took some 65 or 64. Wow. Similar case for second one also. When I was attempting the third section, I was left out with 104 minutes.
Wow, lot of time.
Yeah. Then I was like, third section, I was giving very lethargic. I was taking my own time. Okay. Yeah. But after that also, after completing that third section also, I was left out with 42 minutes. I thought there is no point in reviewing or analyzing the question once again. I submitted.
See the confidence level you had. Really impressive. That's what pretty interesting.
Yeah, that is all because of my ACP exam experience. That time
Mhm.
also I completed the exam 45 minutes before, 2 hours, 15 minutes I completed the exam. That ACP, we don't get any break, right? But
Right,
PMP, I
right.
took the break. I took both the breaks. I took only
Good,
5 minutes of break.
good. Really nice listening to you, Shakti. So in the exam, do you felt questions are lengthy? Math questions were there. Is there any on that area?
Those were very basic math questions like CPI, SPI, or like every
Doable,
aspirant, yeah, while
doable.
telling in the, yeah.
Acha. Good to know. Good to know. So good thing if I observed from you is ACP, PMP, you are consistent with the books like Microsoft or Rita or reviewing the questions, mock exams. In the main exams, you're very systematically, even in fact, you did 100 minutes before the exam time gets over, right? You're pretty faster there. A well organized way of doing things. If you want to give some tips to the people, what will be your thoughts?
Be confident. So whenever you are losing the confidence, speak to the people who are successful. That's the only thing helped for me because I was having very less confidence before giving the exam. But when I spoke to the people who cleared the exam, they really boosted my confidence level. So that is the only key thing. Yeah.
Perfect. Great. Really good one. Thanks a lot, Shakti, for coming up here. I know you have a busy schedule and top of that pulled you. Also sitting in front of the cam is not easy. You made it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Sriram, for making it easy for me.
It get a little nervous, as we were discussing before the recording also.
Yes.
The moment you say cam record, you'll get, oh man.
Yeah.
Actually, you made it really well. A lot of inputs you've given. Thanks a lot. So again, good wishes to all the viewers who are watching this program. Definitely, you are here to get some inputs. Shakti's point definitely going to help you because she's an expert in PMI. Now she has 2 PMI. She's going to go one more. She knows what is PMI, right? So you can reach out to her in our contact. Probably she can give some inputs to you. Definitely, she's
Yeah.
written something and her post also in the LinkedIn. You can go through that. Right, that's how it is. Super, great. Again, I keep telling Shakti that you have to apply what you learn.
Yes.
So what you learn now this year should start applying more in 2022. It should be a
Mhm.
rocking year for you.
Sure, Sriram. Thank you. I wish you open the training session for PGMP also soon so that many people who complete, yeah, people complete PMP who come for, come for a ACP exam, then ACP completed people come for PMP. It's going like a vice versa. People who completed both want to go for a PGMP. If you start the
PGMP.
session soon, then it will be fine.
Sure. We'll take it as a positive note. Let's target it and make it happen. Right?
Yeah.
Good. So nice. And thanks a lot again. And keep rocking more, winning more. Be a good inspiration for the people. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.